Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of Affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333862.
Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So friends, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 10th September. The session will be very interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Also friends, yesterday I gave you some homework questions. Here Garvita has given all the correct answers, so congratulations Garvita, your all answers are right, and I'm seeing that Garvita is one of our students who is regularly commenting the answer, who is giving all the homework questions on daily basis. So I think the preparation of Garvita is very good, and you should also, there is competition everywhere. If you are preparing for a government job, you must know that the seats are very limited, so you should definitely focus on hard working, because there are so many people, so many students who are aiming for a government job, but the seats are very limited. So you should not, now in today's world, you should not give 100%, but you should give your 150 or 200% you have to give to achieve that, or to get that one particular seat in your respective government exam for whichever you are preparing for. All right, so best of luck Garvita for your future. Okay, let's start. First, what is the new name of Rajpath? Very important question friends. We'll start with our news of today with important questions. All right, what is the new name of Rajpath? Very important. So Rajpath has been renamed to Kartavya Path. Highly important. On 8th of September, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Kartavya Path. Who inaugurated Kartavya Path? It was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 8th of September. Alright, highly important. Then remember this, it was earlier known as Rajpath. What? Kartavya Path was earlier known as Rajpath, or you used to say it Kingsway, which is a symbol of slavery. Now the Kartavya Path, that symbolizes public ownership and empowerment. What does this Kartavya Path symbolizes? Now this symbolizes public ownership and empowerment. This is the new meaning of the Kartavya Path. Highly important friends. Also remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled a statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose under the canopy of India Gate, that during British rule had a statue of King George V. So Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose statue was also inaugurated at India Gate, and the name of Rajpath was changed to Kartavya Path. Highly important. So these are the two things that you need to remember here. Then what is the meaning or you can say, what does this new Kartavya Path symbolizes? This symbolizes public ownership and empowerment. Like there is a day, then on that day we observe a particular theme for that day. Similarly, you need to remember that Kartavya Path will symbolize public ownership and empowerment. Then if we talk about Delhi, we have discussed many schemes about Delhi, but now tell me some monuments here, such as Humayun Tomb, then Jantar Mantar, Red Fort, they are all in Delhi. Agarsen ki Bauli, it is also in Delhi. Alright, so this is about new name of Rajpath. Next, Kerala government, they launched Shelly app. And what is Shelly app? Shelly app is a health and wellness application. Kerala government only launched their first, or they became the first state to launch their own OTT platform, that was C Space, and they are the state that has launched their own internet service provider also. Then next is India's first regional rapid transit system to be handed over to National Capital Region Transport Corporation in Gujarat. MHA has signed a memorandum of understanding with Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited to realize the India's green energy initiative. And if we talk about green energy, remember the state that is performing the top here is Rajasthan, and Rajasthan is also the state that has secured that has achieved the 10 gigawatt of solar energy capacity. After Rajasthan, it is your Gujarat, and Gujarat is followed by Maharashtra in terms of states performing in the solar energy sector. Then if we talk about Haryana, Eid Gadigam, this was a scheme to distribute tablets to 3 lakh school going students, that is 11th, 12th, 10th, 11th and 12th. Apart from this, if we talk about Haryana, Chara Bijai Yojana was also launched by Haryana only. And in Haryana, we know there is Gurugram, and Gurugram is the headquarter of International Solar Alliance that was launched in the year 2015, joint venture between India and France. Also, recently Maruti has completed 40 years, due to which a new plant in IMT Kharkhoda has been inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and where this IMT Kharkhoda, this is located in Haryana. One more thing, friends, that I need to tell you regarding the content that we provide you. Say for example, we are providing you pocket-wise PDF. We are providing you topic-wise current affairs. We are providing you weekly current affairs. We are providing you monthly current affairs PDF, also top 100 questions PDF. So remember, pocket PDF and your topic wise PDF, they will be released on the 7th of every month. Alright, on the 7th. Then weekly, they are provided to you every 7 days. Alright, we make sure that every 7 days you are provided with weekly current affairs. For monthly and top 100 questions, remember, on 10th of every month or before the 10th of every month, you will be provided with the monthly current affairs PDF. Alright friends, the important thing that I want to mention here is that we provide content in English as well as in Hindi. To all the students who are looking for the content of PDF in Hindi, because I have seen many times the students are asking for Hindi PDF, the content in Hindi. So students, for those students, those who are looking for Hindi content, you can check our Affairscloud application, from where you can download from the Google Store, you can download the app, and from that particular application, Affairscloud application, you will be able to see various courses that are offered by us, and in those courses we offer you Hindi PDF along with English content also. Alright, so the students, those who are aiming for Hindi content, they can definitely check our Hindi PDFs also that are provided on the courses that are offered by us on our Affairscloud application. Next, joint initiative of Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and FCCI, that is your FICCI, launched to attract PPP, that is Public Private Partnership Projects in Agriculture. I repeat, joint initiative of Union Minister, that is Narendra Singh Tomar, under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. They launched a PPP model in agriculture, that is Public Private Partnership model in New Delhi. This PMU, that is Project Management Unit on PPP model, is a joint initiative of Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. So which thing you need to remember? Two organizations. One is your Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, and second is your FICCI. They both will be launching a project management unit on triple P partnership in the agriculture sector. To develop the agriculture sector, to bring reforms in the agriculture sector, to provide better facilities to the farmers, to provide better insurance of crops to the farmers, to provide them with knowledge of agriculture, because we know there is an abundance in knowledge in this time, in this era, because there is internet. On internet you can get each and every information free of cost with just a simple mobile phone itself. Alright, so coming back, you need to remember it was your Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare along with FICCI. They have launched a project management unit under triple P partnership, and it will be focusing on agriculture, and here the benefits will be provided to farmers. Work will be done towards the increase the income of small level farmers also. I repeat, what will be the objective? To increase the income levels of small farmers by creating additional values through provisions on high quality inputs, technology advancement, market linkages and value addition. Highly important. Next we are talking about Agnikul Cosmos. If you remember, Agnikul Cosmos was related to your 3D printing of rocket engines. Alright, this was the company first startup, you can say. It was a Chennai based startup that has 3D printed a rocket engine. Highly important. And why they are in news now? Because Agni Cosmos, that is a Chennai based space technology startup, secured the first patent for the design and manufacturing of a single piece 3D printed rocket engine. What is a patent? Patent is that signifies the ownership of that particular single piece of the 3D printed rocket engine belongs to Agnikul Cosmos. No one can copy it. If any another individual, organization or any person tries to copy it and try to use it for the sale purpose, then a legal action can be taken against them. So this is to signify that this particular technology, this product or this innovation belongs to so and so person. That is patent, and patents are generally for 10 years. Coming back, Agnikul Cosmos, which is the organization I was talking about. It is Agnikul Cosmos. It is Chennai based. It is a startup. It printed a 3D printed rocket engine for the first time. Highly important. This was the reason this was very famous for Agni Cosmos, and now they have patented the single piece 3D printed rocket engine. This patent was offered to Agnikul Cosmos under the Government of India's patent database for its Englint rocket engine, that is the world's first single piece 3D printed rocket engine fully designed and manufactured in India. Highly important news. Alright, moving on. Next, we talk about Delhi government. They started startup policy to aid the entrepreneurs. Hobby hubs, My EV. Then third, Organic Expo. Largest drone mela or drone festival was here. Then first center of excellence in Khadi for Khadi, first center of excellence for Khadi. Then apart from this, 2 robots were included into the firefighting team of Delhi. Alright, these are some of the important themes and news related to Delhi. Tamil Nadu government announced breakfast scheme for primary school students. Who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? M.K. Stalin. Then in Tamil Nadu, only the 44th edition of Fight Chess Olympiad was held. Then if we talk about FIDE, who has been appointed as the Deputy President, Vishwanath Anand, and he is the first Grandmaster of India, and he became the Grandmaster in 1988. RPF, Railway Protection Force, signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Association for Voluntary Actions for Traffic Free India. Conference of Cluster-Based Business Organizations in Jaipur. Priyanka Mohite became the first Indian woman to climb 5 peaks above 8,000 meter. Important, remember this. Then Delhi government will provide free sewer connections under Mukhyamantri Muft Sewer Connection Yojana. Severe cyclonic storm Asani to hit Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and Bangalore. Remember this. Next, what is the rank of India in Human Development Index? That is your HDI. First of all, tell me, this Human Development Index is released by which organization? It is your UNDP, that is your United Nations Development Program, headquarter of which is in New York. So UNDP is responsible for releasing this Human Development Index, and this was recently released for 21-22. It stated, and what was the name of this report? It was Uncertain Times, unsettled lives, shaping our future in a transforming way. But the question here is asked is, what is the rank of India in this Human Development Index? So India stood at 132nd position out of 191 countries in the Human Development Index. Highly important. Similarly, if we talk about this index, and remember, this index is for the year 2021, not 2022, it is for 2021. And for 2020, if our question is asked what was the rank of India in Human Development Index for 2020, it was 131 out of 189 countries. Alright, then if question is asked which country secured the top position, that is the first rank here, it was Switzerland. It was followed by on second position by Norway, then on third Iceland. Alright, and we know where is the headquarter of this UNDP, that is United Nations Development Program. It is in New York. So India stood at 132nd position out of 191 countries in UNDP's HDI, that is Human Development Index. And what is the report name here? It was Uncertain Times, Unsettled Lives, Shaping Our Future in a Transforming World. Moving on. Next, we will be talking about SEBI. SEBI recently gave approval to Helios Capital to launch mutual fund business. I repeat, it was your SEBI that has given a Singapore-based company, Helios Capital Management India Private Limited, founder and fund manager Samir Arora has received the capital markets from the Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI, to launch mutual fund business. I repeat, that Helios Capital. So question will be asked to you in such a way that recently, or two ways this question can be asked, that SEBI gave approval to which organization to launch their own mutual fund business? It was your SEBI. Or Helios Capital launched a mutual fund business, approval of which was given to by whom? It was given by SEBI. Who is the founder and the fund manager of Helios Capital? He is Samir Arora. Also remember, Helios Capital, the business of portfolio management service, applied for mutual fund licenses with SEBI in 2021. Next we are talking about some awards and appointment. Admiral Sunil Lamba received the Meritorious Service Medal from Singapore government. I repeat, Sunil Lamba has recently received a Meritorious Service Medal from Singapore government. If we talk about Admiral Sunil Lamba, he is retired, and alright, and he was the former Chief of Naval Staff. As you can see him in the picture, he was the former Chief of Naval Staff. Alright, of Indian Navy. He was conferred with the prestigious Pingat Jasa Gemilang. I repeat, he was conferred with the prestigious award, that is Pingat Hasa Gemilang. This award is presented by which country? It was presented to him by the Singapore government. Alright, and here this meaning Pingat Jasa Gemilang means Meritorious Service Medal in military by Hemilab Yacob, who is the President of the Republic of Singapore at the Ministry of Defense. So what you need to remember here, that the former Chief of Naval Staff of Indian Navy, Admiral Sunil Lamba, retired Admiral Sunil Lamba, was awarded with the prestigious award, that is Meritorious Service Medal, that is Pingat Hasa Gemilang. It was awarded to him by whom? It was awarded to him by Government of Singapore. Alright. Then if we talk about this award is a decoration award given to the members of the Singapore Armed Forces for distinguished performances. Under special circumstances, this medal is also awarded to a person for his outstanding service in the promotion of good relationship between Singapore Armed Forces and the military forces of his country. And under this category only, he was retired Admiral Sunil Lamba was awarded with this prestigious medal by the government of Singapore. And remember, important thing, he is the former Chief of Naval Staff also. Why I am stressing on this term? Because the question can be asked in such a way that who was the former Chief of Naval Staff who was awarded with the prestigious medal by the government of Singapore. Next, Haryana Chara Bijay Yojana E-Adhigam, and this Chara Bijay Yojana was for fodder cultivation and E-Adhigam was for tablets. Then India's first electric vehicle charging station powered by food waste. It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and this will also be powered. One more thing, it will be also powering, that means this food wastage will be generating biogas, and this biogas will be powering this electric vehicle charging station, and this electric vehicle charging station during night will also power the street lights. And where is this? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Then India's first center of excellence for Khadi, it was in New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched Madhya Pradesh startup policy. All right. Next is Fortune India Rich List 2022. 142 billionaires worth $832 billion in India. Highly important. Let's talk about it. We are talking about Fortune's India's list of India's richest for 2022. The wealth of 142 billionaires based in India is collectively around 66.36 trillion rupees, or we can say $832 billion. According to Forbes real-time billionaires list, Asia's richest man Gautam Adani has overtaken Amazon Jeff Bezos to become the third richest person in the world. This is wrong. Let me correct here. He has taken over Bill Gates, not Amazon founder. He has taken over Bill Gates to become the third richest person in the world. And now remember, Bill Gates is related to Microsoft, first of all. Now the news is that he may, because his net worth is growing rapidly, and he may even take the second position, and he can replace Jeff Bezos. He hasn't replaced yet, but he can replace Jeff Bezos for the second position. Alright, so Gautam Adani is the richest person of India, he is the richest person of Asia, and he is the third richest person in the world. Question can be asked this in such a way that who is the first Asian to reach to the top 3 richest persons position in the world? He is Gautam Adani. Who is the second richest person in India? He is Mukesh Ambani. Alright, and his net worth will be around something $98 billion. Next, he became the India's richest man worth $129.16 billion. And who is the richest person? We all know, Elon Musk. Next, our great national parks this is recently by Barack Obama has won Emmy Award. I repeat, the former president of United States of America, Barack Obama, a 5-part Netflix documentary series, has won the 74th Primetime Emmy Awards. And this name of this documentary is Our Great National Parks. Highly important. Question can be asked is, what is the name of the Netflix documentary that has recently won the 74th Primetime Emmy Awards? It is your Our Great National Parks. And indirectly we can say it was by whom? It was by Barack Obama. And for this, for what he received the award? For his outstanding narration, the Best Narrator Emmy Award. Then the 5th documentary series was about some of the world's national park and their wildlife. Next is we are talking about Volker Turk. He has been appointed as the new human rights chief. I repeat, Volker Turk has been appointed as the new human rights chief. It was United Nations General Assembly that has approved Volker Turk. As you can see him in the picture, he is from Austria. He will be the new human rights chief officer. Highly important. I repeat, United Nations General Assembly approved Volker Turk of Austria to be the global body's human rights chief by United Nations General Antonio Guterres. Who he will be replacing? Volker Turk will replace Veronica Michelle Bachelet Zeria. She was a Chilean politician who has served as the office of UN High Commissioner for Human Rights from 2018 to 2022, and now Volker Turk of Australia will be the human rights chief and he has been appointed by United Nations General Assembly. He was approved, and Secretary General Antonio Guterres welcomed him to the office. I repeat, who is he? Volker Turk. He is from which country? He is from Austria. He will be replacing whom? He will be replacing Veronica Michelle Zeria, and he has been given the what post? He will be the new human rights chief. Alright. If I ask you, where is the office of the Human Commissioner, office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights? It is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, also in New York City of USA. When was this established? It was established in 1993. Next, Burundi president appointed Gervais Nidirok-Bouka as their new prime minister. You can just remember the name itself, that who has been appointed as the new president. He is Gervais Nidirok-Bouka. As you can see him in the picture, he will be the new prime minister of Burundi. And Burundi, friends, is also known as East Africa. Alright, remember this. Next is, you can see Burundi President Everest Nadiashimi appointed Garvias as the new Prime Minister of Burundi, that is East Africa, and he will be replacing Ellen Buoni from 2020 to 2022. He was serving, and now Gervias Nedrubuka will be the new Prime Minister of Burundi. Next is Niti Aayog, WRI. What is WRI? WRI is your World Resource Institute. They have launched eFast, that is India's first national electric freight platform. I repeat, we are talking about two organizations that is important, that is Niti Aayog and WRI, that is World Resource Institute of India. They have launched India's first electric freight platform, that is eFast India. What is this? It will enable road-based electric freight transition. This eFast India platform is supported by World Economic Forum, Carlstadt, RMI, that is Rocky Mountain Institute for India, for bringing different stakeholders together from across the freight ecosystem. And what is freight ecosystem here? Basically, freight means to transport goods in bulk by train, by truck, by ship, or by aircraft. So as you can see here in the picture, it was your train electric freight platform was eFast. It was launched by two organizations, that is Niti Aayog and WRI. So what is this eFast? This will help in strengthening the partnership and identify the support initiative freight solution. This will also support scalable pilots and suggest policies that accelerate the freight electrification in India. And basically, what is freight? I just told you, it is the transportation of the goods in bulk. So this eFast India platform witnessed participation from major automobile industry players, logistic companies, development banks, and fintech companies also. Question will be asked that this eFast, this was launched by which organization? It was launched by Niti Aayog and WRI. What is the full form of eFast? This is Electric Freight Accelerator for Sustainable Transport India. You need to remember the full form also. Question can definitely be asked that what is the full form of eFast platform launched by Niti Aayog and WRI. Then, if we are talking about Niti Aayog, remember Niti Aayog was the organization that released a report that stated that India is the country that is spending the least amount on research and development per capita in the world. Also, then India released a research and development policy, and the first state to implement that was Karnataka. In other ways, the question can be asked that which is the state in India best suitable for research and development? It is Karnataka. Next, we are talking about US military. They have successfully tested an intercontinental ballistic missile. Intercontinental, what does this suggest? Intercontinental, that means the range of this missile will be very large. That means it can definitely travel from one continent to different continent. So remember, on 7th of April, the Air Force Global Strike Command AMN launched an unarmed LGM 30G Minuteman 3 intercontinental ballistic missile, that is ICBM. This is the name of the missile that you need to remember, LGM 30G Minuteman the third. It was an ICBM, that is intercontinental ballistic missile. Alright, highly important. So just remember, recently which country's military tested an intercontinental ballistic missile? It was your USA. And also remember, Artemis mission of USA, they were that planning to send astronauts to moon has also been now cancelled. They were earlier planning to launch it, but due to some technical failure, it was called off for a few days. But again, when that date came for the launch of that mission, then on that day also the particular mission was called off because of, and they are saying that this mission has been now postponed for some time. Next is Super Earth. What is a super Earth? Super Earth is basically a planet that is similar to that of a Earth, that has similar conditions like that of Earth's planet. It is in a habitable zone. It can have a sign of life also, because some presence of water, oxygen, nitrogen, methane are also present and can be observed on those planets. So remember, recently two super Earth planets orbiting LP899, that is a small cool star located about 100 years from Earth, has been discovered by an international team of astronomers. The star, which is also referred to as TOI 4306 or Speculus 2, is the second coolest star discovered to have planets after the famous TRAPPIST-1. Also remember, TRAPPIST-1 is also a very famous star that is considered as to be a Earth-like planet, and it can have the possibility of life also, not human life, but possibility of general microorganisms, small bacteria, or who know in advanced life also. Similarly, WASP 3b. WASP 3b is also a similar planet in this TRAPPIST ecosystem that can sustain life. There are possibilities, no proved fact has been given that yes, there is life, but there is a possibility that they can sustain life. Alright, so what are the two stars that we are talking about? LP 899 and TOI 4306 or Speculus 2. Next, United Nations have launched energy plan of action for towards 2025. Kami Rita scaled Mount Everest for 26th time. Important, remember her name. Next, Rodrigo Chaves has sworn in as the president of Costa Rica. John Lee Ka-shui elected as the Hong Kong's next chief executive. Yoon Suk Yeol took oath as the new president of South Korea. India elected as the chair of Association of Asian Election Authorities for 2022 to 2024, and it was your Election Commission of India that has been elected here. Then world's longest glass bottom bridge is in Vietnam, and it is also known as the White Long Bridge. Alright, world's longest glass bottom bridge we are talking about here. It is in Vietnam. Next, we are talking about sports. And in sports too, if we talk about badminton, remember Prannoy HS has topped the Badminton World Federation's World Tour ranking, and Anupama Upadhyay has topped Under 19 Badminton World Federation's junior ranking. I repeat, 30-year-old Indian shuttler Prannoy HS, that is Prannoy Hasina Sunil Kumar, that is Prannoy SS, has topped the latest Badminton World Federation's World Tour ranking in men's single category. And if we are talking about Under 19 Badminton BWF junior ranking, she was Anupama Upadhyay that secured the top position. Alright, highly important. So we can say that HS Prannoy became the world's #1 by overtaking and defending champion Victor Axelsen, and Anupama Upadhyay has topped the top position under 19 category in the BWF junior ranking. So remember, highly important, HS Prannoy has secured the world #1 ranking by defending by overtaking Victor Axelsen. Next, who will be the new king of Britain? Why we are discussing that? Because recently Queen Elizabeth II has recently passed away. She passed away at the age of 96 after reigning for around 70 years. She was the Queen of England. Alright, the United Kingdom's or Britain's longest serving monarch, that is Queen Elizabeth II, has recently passed away. Now her son, the Prince Charles, will be the new king of Britain. Highly important, friends. Alright, if we talk about Queen Elizabeth II, she was the Britain's longest serving monarch. She was reigning for 70 years. She passed away at the age of 96. And remember, Queen Elizabeth II became the queen on her death of her father, King George VI, on 6th of February 1952. After that, she has been continuously serving as the Queen of England. And now her son, Prince Charles, will become the King of Britain after Queen Elizabeth. Alright, Prince, if we talk about Prince Charles, he is currently 73 years of age, and he will be known as the King Charles III, and is the oldest monarch to take the throne in the history of Britain's reign. So coming back, Queen Elizabeth II, she has recently passed away at the age of 96. She served for 70 years. She took the post of queen on 6th of February 1972, and now it will be her son Prince Charles who will be the monarch. Next, journalist Pawan C. Lal authored a new book, that is Forging Metal. This is the book. Question will be asked: Forging Metal, Nrpender Rao and the Panner Story, has been authored by whom? Pawan C. Lal. This book focuses on how a business is built into a large organization on the foundations of values and sustainability. Next we are discussing International Day to Protect Education from Attack, that is observed on 9th of September. We know when there is a war like situation, or there is a war going on like in Ukraine right now, so the education of students are 100% affected. Alright, they cannot study because of the fear of shelling, because of the fear of the bombardment going on, before of the killings that is going on. So the education is deeply affected. So this day is observed to aim to aware the or to raise awareness of the plight of millions of children living in war affected countries. So remember, it was the third international day that was observed, and that means the first was observed in 2020. Next, when do we observe World Electric Vehicle Day? So remember, World Electric Vehicle Day is observed on 9th of September, and this is also the third edition of World Electric Vehicle Day. The first was observed in 2020. Highly important. Alright, 9th September to spread awareness about the benefits of using electric vehicle, and third of the World Electric Vehicle Day was observed on 9th of September. Next, we are talking about World Physical Therapy Day. On 8th of September, we observe World Physical Therapy Day, and this day is observed to motivate people to lead healthy life and be physically active. Here the theme will be osteoarthritis and the role of physiotherapist. This is the theme for the World Physical Therapy Day. Next, world's longest glass bottom bridge, we saw it is in Vietnam. Saudi Aramco became the world's most valuable company by replacing Apple. Katalin Novak was elected as the first female president of Hungary. PM Modi participated in the second COVID-19 virtual summit. Ranil Wickremesinghe sworn in as the Sri Lanka's prime minister. UN approved Czech Republic to replace Russian on UN Human Rights Council. Then Ferdinand Marcos Jr. elected as the president of Philippines. Next is Meghalaya's Chief Minister. Sagma has unveiled Meghalaya Resident Safety and Security Act portal. Basically, what this portal is, you can access it from this particular link. This portal is to provide the provision of a range of government services, gather intelligence and guarantee the safety and security of the residents. Alright, basically various service has been provided to the people of Meghalaya, and various safety and security will also be provided there. So what is the name? It is Meghalaya Resident Safety and Security Act portal was launched. Next is Rajasthan's Chief Minister Galotsar has launched a 100-day Urban Employment Guarantee Act scheme. Here, individuals in Rajasthan will be getting employment for 100 days per year to families in urban areas. Rajasthan government has allocated 800 crore rupees for this scheme, which was first announced by the Chief Minister in the state budget for 2022-2023. I repeat, what was the name of the scheme? Indira Gandhi Urban Employment Scheme. Under this scheme, Indira Gandhi and Urban Employment Scheme, 100 days of employment will be provided to the families, to individuals living in the urban area and for urban areas, and for which 800 crore rupees was allocated. So that's all for the day, friends. Now let's revise it quickly. Kartavya Path was renamed to Rajpath was renamed to Kartavya Path, and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose statue was also inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. FICCI and DAFW have launched a joint initiative to attract triple P projects in agriculture. Agnikul Cosmo got their patent for single piece 3D printed rocket engine. India ranked 132 out of 191 countries in UNDP's Human Development Index. SEBI recently gave approval to Helios Capital to launch mutual fund businesses. These highlights of S. Jaishankar's visit to UAE, you can just read it from the notes itself. Then Admiral Sunil Lamba has received the Meritorious Service Medal from Singapore government. Fortune India Rich List 2022, Gautam Adani became the richest in India with a wealth of 142 billionaires worth $832 billion is present in India, and Gautam Adani stood at first position in India in Asia and third position in the world. Our Great National Park, this is a documentary by Barack Obama which has won Emmy. Volker Turk has been appointed as UN's High Commissioner for Human Rights. Garvias appointed as the new Prime Minister of Burundi. Niti Aayog and WRI has launched the India's first national electric freight platform eFast. US military successfully tested Minuteman III, an intercontinental ballistic missile ICBM. Two new super Earth have been discovered just 100 light years away. Then if we are talking about badminton, Prannoy HS has secured the top position by removing Victor Axelsen, and Anupama Upadhyay has topped under 19 BWF junior ranking. Then Queen Elizabeth II that is the Britain's longest serving monarch, has passed away at the age of 96 and Prince Charles will become the new king. Journalist Pawan C. Lal authored a new book, Forging Metal. International Day to Protect Education from Attack on 9th of September. World EV Day on 9th of September. World Physical Therapy Day on 8th of September. International Day to Protect Education from Attack on 9th of September. Meghalaya's Chief Minister Sangma has unveiled the Meghalaya Resident Safety and Security Act portal. Rajasthan's Chief Minister Galotsar have launched a 100-day Employment Urban Guarantee Act scheme. Moving on, friends, to homework now. First question: which new body has been approved to replace the Bank Board Bureau, that is Triple B? Next, which Indian state has launched a new scheme named that is Nariko Naman? Next, who is the new president of FATF? Tell me, important. Next, what is the total GST revenue collected in the month of June 2022? Then, which union ministry has released the SDG National Indicator Framework Progress Report of 2022? These are some questions, friends, that are your homework, and I want you all to comment below. Alright, and no cheating. So that's all for the day, friends, and do comment below what are your views on such session. If you want us to continue with session, do let us know in the comment section. That's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.